and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren, and today I'm going to be looking at more Epic the Musical. This is going to be 5 videos. There's a lot of them in this one, so we got and I was looking at the suggestions that people were giving me, so I'm going to go with the ones that got the most upvotes, I guess. So I'll be doing Suffering by Gigi, Different Beast by Himina Natso, Scylla is going to be Gigi again, and then for Mutiny, I will be doing, I'll be using Riley G's animatic, and for Thunderbringer, I will be using Auntie Flamma's. A lot of people really like Neil illustrators, but since day one, I have been told not to use Neil Illustrator's Thunderbringer for the first watch through. So on the very first video, people were telling me not to do that. So I shall save that one for another day. There will probably be a few videos that I do after I finish this, going back and watching not reactions, but watching different creators. So be keeping in mind things that I've missed, like other creators that are really cool for certain songs. Let me know what I should be looking at, and I will go ahead and do that. But for now, I'm going to get into watching Suffering by Gigi. Last time I cried a lot, so I'm hoping this time I don't cry at all. That's my goal. And again, just as a warning, I will be pausing fairly often, and going back and re-listening to things. This is trying to analyze a little bit. And yes, that is the word I meant to say in the way I meant to say it. Don't at me, bro. But I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared. Hello, this is me popping in from the future, just to say that this will probably happen a few times during this particular recording, just because as the time of recording, there was a few things that kind of got stuck in my brain, and I was really unable to explain my thoughts in a way that I really wanted to explain them. So after I recorded, later, like the next day, I went back to go and find some of the specific instances that I alluded to in the original recording. And I went back to go find them so I could narrow down and very specifically say what I wanted to say. So I've done that. I have a few things to say, and I will see you when we get there. Well, let's go. Ooh, we got a Penelope song?
Don't you miss me more than you know? Then jump in the water and kiss me. Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
Okay, I love this already. That's interesting though, because the way it starts out with the with that you see her come out of the water. I didn't realize that we were gonna jump right into the sirens. Great. Are we gonna get a little flashback or something? That's really cool. I really like how they do the transition from her as the siren to looking like Penelope. I like the sort of the chorus of sirens in the background backing her up. Ooh, that was fun too. The little it was like an explosion of light when she see, the little explosion of light as she's doing her sending out her magic.
Don't you miss me more than you know? Then jump in the water and kiss me. Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water. I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's watch our love leave the ground. Oh, I would, but I'd be suffering, trying to float the whole time. I would take the suffering.
That's kind of fun. This is so much more happier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so we just left the underworld. We immediately get slapped by some sirens. I thought he was supposed to be tied to the mast during this part, but maybe we'll get a flashback. Interesting, like with the daughter. She knows that he's got a kid, but she doesn't make a son. She makes a daughter. It's fun little twists.
I would, but I'd be suffering, trying to float the whole time.
I would take the suffering from you.
As good as that sounds, right here I'm just fine.
I can take the suffering from you.
You know that I prefer my feet on the ground.
I will take the suffering from you.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Oh, he got her. He got her dead to rights, baby. I also really liked in that how how the U's kind of go over top of each other. This one is an interesting song. It just like all the slides, all the slurs, and all the words like trying instead of trying, like instead of making it 2 syllables, he's made it 1. Trying. I'd be suffering trying to make it. She's like, I got you, I got you, I got you. I also like how like the animator did the little girl just sort of look like a little puppet. She doesn't look real. She doesn't have as much detail in her face as either Penelope or Odysseus does. I love her voice too.
My feet on the ground.
I will take the suffering from you.
Yoink.
But only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
That's a lot of questions, Odysseus. That's so many questions. Also, I love her. She's like, oh no. Dang, that sucks, bro. I do want to say I love her voice. Oh my gosh. It's so crystal clear. Also interesting that like he puts this idea in her head. It was like, oh, I'd be suffering if I did it. And she's like, oh, she latches on to that and she just says it over and over again. I will take your suffering from you. And he's constantly moving things forward a little bit and coming up with, oh, and also this and this. And now, you know, this would be hard. And then he's like, well, answer a question or two. Okay. And then he just lists off like 15 questions.
How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go.
I love, oh, this is cool too. Her answer to the question. And it is very floaty. You know, if I was to ask how a siren would sound, it would be sort of like that. Like sort of repetitive and like it feels sort of like it does still feel like a come hither sort of song.
Route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla. This is your only way home.
Oh, I love that. Her little like starfish. Her starfish nail file. I love the Veil of Scylla. Oof.
Scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
No.
This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
But
Lair
Scylla
of
has
Scylla.
a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified.
I would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, for you I would die, but can't you let me stay
I
dry?
can take the suffering from you.
You should come onto the ship. We'll jump at the same time.
I will take the suffering from you.
The things I do for you.
Again, I really do appreciate that like he gave her the line, she's using it, and he's constantly just continuing along. He's like, oh, you know, I'm shy and I want to stay dry, and how about you come to me? And like, he's playing her game in the exact same way, which is so cool. I love that he like takes also like, I mean, again, this is proof that he has changed, you know, that he has the fact that he's about to just shoot her in the face after she helped him, even though she is, of course, also trying to kill him. But interesting that like, I feel like the Odysseus of the Cyclops saga would not try to kill her. He wouldn't. But now he's changed a little bit. Now he's gonna try and now he will. That's cool.
But I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time.
I would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, as good as it sounds, right here I'm just
I
fine.
can take the suffering from you.
Again, I like the oohs and the yous kind of combining throughout that song. You got her. But that's interesting that it immediately shows how he's changed. Like, immediately he's willing to do whatever it takes, which is what he said he was going to do, and then he did it. What? All right, anyway, that's just kind of fun. That was good. I liked the animatic of that. That was interesting, especially because if you were just listening to the song, you might not get that, catch that. I really thought that he was supposed to be like lashed to the boat or whatever when that happened, but I guess in this he's just that much more excellent. And here we go. We're going on to the next one. Different Beast. This is Himena Netzal. Natsal? We're seeing the immediate follow-up to he got his answer. He's got to go through Scylla's lair. Scylla's the whirlpool, right? We got the cost. All right. Let's continue.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine.
Ooh. Oh, when he does the grit. Oh my God, I love it so.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine.
I love her scream effect too.
You've been trying to take my life this whole time. I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren.
Oh my God, the growl at me more, Jorge, growl at me more. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Shush. Focus, Lauren, focus. Get back in it. Get back in the game, baby. Get back in the game. We got this. Okay.
Get it together. Get it together.
The horns are cool. I love the bass effects. We haven't had or like the brass effects is what I meant. We haven't had too much of that heavy brass throughout the show so far, so it's interesting when it does come in. This like the tubas or whatever, and it does add this like again, it adds this level of the depths, you know, the danger is there.
I know underwater there are packs of you hiding.
I also love that he's like doing a lot of speaking right now. To really, really shift from the last one, which was this lovely high duet, streamlined notes, a lot of legato, a lot of things were being connected together, very flowy. And then this one, he's turned on a dime and is like, actually, though, I do have you dead to rights, and I'll soon have you dead.
Yeah,
Strings.
I know exactly what you are. A siren.
Coming in. Was that like a cello? I like it. I think that's like a cello of some kind. I thought it was a horn at first. I think it's a cello.
What you are, a siren. My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
Yep.
But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks, you didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
Ooh, nice. I like it. I like that we did get to see that though.
You didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
Creepy.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now.
Ooh.
More of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
I love it. I love when the men come back in. And again, they're a united front right now because there's a song called Mutiny, and I'm like very worried about it. I will say I really enjoyed the fact back here when he like kind of zooms in.
Cause we are turning my men into snacks.
It was
You
around
didn't notice
here.
that your friends got snacks.
See how his eyes turn blue in the same exact way that she's got her little anglerfish beacon. He has become the bait in the same way. It's like, hey, we got the little anglerfish beacon that draws you in, and he's got the exact same little coloring thing. I just think that is interesting as part of the animatic. A very interesting choice from him in an XL to show how he is also now become the predator.
What?
I just think it's cool.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now.
Oh.
No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you.
Oh, to like pull like the way that they changed suffering to, again, it's a lot more staccato. It's a lot more with the drums in the back ready to go. I really appreciate how they've changed the song without really changing the notes or anything, but they have changed how it's being done. And that's so cool. There's a lot more background stuff happening as opposed to it being, again, like I said, fairly light and free floating. And now it's a lot more intense. It's a really cool way to show what's happening. I like it.
We are the man-made monsters.
Here they are bringing back Monster.
The ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. We've been away from home for about 12 years or so.
Wow.
First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their doom.
Okay, so they did the wax or whatever in the ears. Okay, I couldn't remember. I thought he was lashed to the boat. I do now kind of remember the wax in the ears. Glad we're getting a flashback. And also more proof that Odysseus is quite smart.
Realized nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their doom.
I love that he whispered that too.
With beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along.
Ugh.
I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
Oh, I definitely thought he was gonna rhyme that with Poseidon. I was waiting. I was waiting for him to ring it, go to Poseidon. The blue eyes being the same.
That's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played.
See, when he puts it back, like when it pops in, you pretended to be my wife, so I just played along, and that's when the blue light pops into his eyes as like the hey, I can also play pretend. I can also play with you. That's so the way that the animatics have been really, really tying the story and like showing so many cool visual cues. Chef's kiss. Love it. And I like, yeah, he read her lips. It makes it easier then that she was just saying, kind of repeating the same stuff over and over.
I read your lips and
But it also does make sense that he, like, because he could not really hear what she was saying at all, like, that his speech didn't really have as much to do with whatever it was she was saying every single time, because he was just kind of keep going with his own thing and let her fill in the blanks. I think that's kind of cool, too.
phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
See, I really thought he was gonna say, now I know how to get past that Poseidon or something like that.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now.
Oh, God.
More of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made
Woo!
monsters. We
Ha!
are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us. Oh, spare us, please.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
Whoa, that's so hard. Oh, that is hard. I love their also interesting. Okay, when the guys sing,
Feast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us. Oh, spare us, please.
it's interesting because like I was feeling it feels like the men, there's a lot more layers within their harmony and within their choral parts, even though again they're all at the same part. They're not like they're all, there isn't difference really in like everyone's on the same melody, but there's a lot more layers in the male choral parts. The girls are all like on the same, they're all doing exactly the same thing, which I don't know exactly what it means. If I thought about it a little bit harder, a little bit longer, I'm sure I could come up with a lot more nuance than that. But I did notice it, and I think it's interesting that they are all exactly the same. And again, more proof in this song that Odysseus is a changed man.
So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah.
In the sea. I love it when it goes up whispery on that.
A mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
Also, I love that though. It's so poetic that we're not going to cut off their heads. We're not going to stab them. We're cutting off their tails, putting them back in their habitat and letting it just, they can't swim anymore. This is what you've done to so many people. You get your just desserts.
He is a different beast now. He is the beast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Wow.
Kill them all. Odysseus.
And ends with Odysseus. Odysseus. Interesting. Yes, that's so cool. I love that we're seeing the change immediately. Like as soon as he has said, you know, okay, fine, I'll be the monster then. And then he is. And part of what I think is interesting about it too, and I am moving on to the next one, of course, but like part of what I find is interesting about it too is like all of these monsters, the whole point of them is they are just acting, they're monsters, but they're acting according to their own nature. So Odysseus is having to change his nature in order to make it in this world. He has to become like they are, because it's not like necessarily like the sirens or whatever are acting with maliciousness. It's just who they are as a creature, you know. They are monsters. This is how they act. They're doing it for themselves. They're doing it to survive for them. And you know, they ran into someone who was stronger than they were, and that is, you know, the cycle of life. You know, you run into someone who's willing to do what it takes, just like they always have been. It doesn't end up so well for them. again, I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting. And I really appreciate that it immediately takes off. And once Odysseus commits to something, he commits to something. So this one is Scylla. This one is again by Gigi. And I'm trying to get through these a little bit faster. I'm trying not to take too much time because I know there's a lot more. And I don't know. We're giving it a shot. We'll see what y'all think. If you would prefer me to do a little bit more in-depth stuff, go back and talk about things a little bit more, I will. Like I said, I'm more than willing to look at other animatics for these songs at some point and maybe like delve in a little deeper. For now, though, Scylla.
The lair of Scylla.
Ooh, and they said it the same way that she did. That's cool.
This is our only way home. Deep down.
You're quiet today.
Deep down. Not much to say. Deep down. You hide a reason for shame.
I got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down.
Oh.
You know that we are the same. I opened the windbag while you were asleep. Leaving them feeling betrayed. Breaking the bonds that you've made. I'm
Wow.
so sorry. There is no price we won't pay. Forgive me. We both know what it takes to survive.
Ooh, she's so creepy. Ooh, that's interesting. So, like, is one of the things that the Lair of Scylla does is it forces you to reveal some stuff, or is that just a Eurylochus being like, well, I have to be honest with you. It's been a while. It's been eating at me. Don't want to die with this on my chest kind of thing. Oh, that's so cool. Because it feels like she's manipulating this situation, you know? Because again, if she wants to eat them, look at all the bones around. If she wants to eat them, what better way to get what she wants than by sowing dissent and making people not trust each other so that they fight and so that they're less likely to work well together, you know? But I love, and again, her voice is really cool too. I love how there's a really haunting quality to her voice.
You're quiet.
This is our only way home.
It's like xylophones in the background. I don't know. I'm so bad at telling what instruments are, as I'm sure you've already noticed.
Deep down.
You're quiet today.
Okay.
Deep down.
So she starts the deep down, and then all of the men start singing it deep down too. Like I feel like that is definitely a hint that she is getting into their heads.
Not much to say. Deep down. You hide a reason for shame.
I got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down.
Yeah, she's singing with them.
That we are the same.
I opened the windbag while you were asleep.
Leaving them feeling betrayed. Breaking the bonds that you've made.
I'm so sorry.
There is no price we won't pay.
Forgive me.
We both know what it takes to survive.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Deep down, we only care for ourselves. Eurylochus, light up 6 torches.
Oh, he's just passing it over, huh? Just passing. He's like, can't talk of not talking about that. Ooh. He sounds so defeated, too. So, hi, I'm back again. This is Circe, this part.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
Eurylochus, go make sure this island is secure.
but Captain,
There's only so much left we can endure.
Anyway, I just think that's part's interesting too, that came back. I have to confess something, and Odysseus still kind of brushing him off and giving him a new job to do.
Eurylochus, light up six.
Why is he holding it? Oh no, okay. I was like, why did he go for his sword? Oh, because something slammed into the boat, and again, Eurylochus is always ready to fight. You know what? Maybe it's better that Polites died before all of this happened, because my lovely boy with his open arms and open heart would not be able to do this stuff that's gonna happen. Like, he would not have survived the sirens thing. He would have been so upset. I love that looks like an eye.
Eurylochus, light up 6 torches.
And again, the thing with the deep down, we only care about ourselves. She's like she's pulling in all sorts of themes from like the other songs too, which is so cool. And talking about the stuff that I was talking about in the last video, where we're talking about you know, doing what it takes to survive. Like, she's just pulling everything that they've recently learned, and now the full speed ahead's back in, but it's so much more depressed and sad and like lost. And oh, that's so cool that she's pulling all of these things back to the forefront. And
Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
oh, that's cool. Oh, terrifying. She's a snake? Yikes.
Run for your love!
Yeah, you think? Oh my God. Wow. I love it. 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 Her the way that she just flips on a dime, she becomes this like sea monster, and then she gets this grit too in her voice. Oh wow. Her belt, her growl. Oh wow. That's really cool. I love how they changed that up. Because she doesn't have to get in their heads anymore. She's in there and ready to just feast. Interesting. So she's going for the ones with the torches too. And Odysseus is just done. Like, he knew that people would die going into this one, I guess, and he's just so done. Ooh, that's cool. The layers. Okay, so no, chrysalis or chrysalis, whatever. The one that's just the sea is the whirlpool. I forgot. Okay, so Scylla is like a creepy eel lady. I think it's interesting that she, sort of like Polyphemus, also ended up with that like extra little techno, electronic reverb being put over her voice. I think that was really cool. It's another different callback. Eurylochus is not doing okay. I can see why Poseidon's scared of this lady. And again, just repeating the thing that we must do what it takes to survive. Yep, she's in there. She's right in there. Oh, that's a really cool way to end it with them both singing at the same time. Because, like, he went in there knowing exactly what was going to happen. Wow.
What it takes to survive.
Full speed ahead, full speed ahead.
And it did not work. Also, I had caught that it was like a head, like they paused on the and then head, and then a bunch of them got their heads knocked off. Don't know if that's what that was about, but interesting that they had to take a breath there in a way that they'd never done before.
Full speed ahead, deep down.
We only care for ourselves.
Eurylochus.
Oh, that's interesting too. We only care for ourselves, and then he goes Eurylochus, and then he says Eurylochus. Eurylochus is not doing super great right now. He is not having a great day. No one's having a great day. Holy crap. My God. And there are still 2 songs that we have left to do. And like I said, I know that I'm going through these a little bit faster than I think I often do. But this next song is almost 5 minutes long. So that's going to be right out of there. Again, the way that the animations and the animatics really do accentuate these stories is so cool. And, you know, like I said, Odysseus commits to the bit every single time. And he went into this, I feel like, once he made the decision, he went into it with really open eyes, and he knew that things would go, he knew that things were going to change massively. And the fact that he didn't even like acknowledge what Eurylochus said when he admitted what he had done with the bag of winds, which, you know, of course got them in trouble. He's changed. I don't know that Eurylochus has changed though in the way that Odysseus has, and I think that it's an interesting point that he didn't forgive him. He didn't even acknowledge it. And then immediately 20 guys died, you know, or at least 6, because they definitely got all of the guys with the torches. And I was wondering if the 6 was important, because I think she had 6 heads, right? And then chose 6. He basically chose 6 people to die. He said it would cause a sacrifice, and he made that choice willingly. He chose 6 torches, and then I don't know if more than 6 of them died. For sure 6 of them did, because she went for every single guy with a torch. Just, you know, just wondering. I'm not really entirely certain, but we'll see. This is Mutiny. Again, this one is by Riley G, I believe. Yes, this one's by Riley G, because this is the one that a couple of people suggested I look at for this song. Yep.
Tell
this-
me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men.
Okay, it was 6. Ha! Oh, he did though. And this is the first time that Eurylochus is seeing this new Odysseus, right? Because Odysseus has always been like, I'm going to make sure we all get home from the whole time. And now people are dying up. But now he just witnessed his friend basically choose 6 men to die.
Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men. Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when we fought with Cersei, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something!
Oh.
I can't!
Oh my God. Oh, goodness. Eurycleus is begging him to give even a lie. I think he would accept at this point, but he's like, you didn't know, right? You please. Oh my God.
To hatch a plan, and when we fought,
I like that he's bringing back again those other things. It's like, hey, it was always you. You always had something, and this time you didn't even try. You didn't even try. Like, because again, Eurylochus wants to fight. He's always down to fight. And the fact that Odysseus didn't even consider it, and he made Eurylochus complicit in this. He made him an accomplice by making him light the torches and pass them out, which is kind of passing the buck in a way that effing sucks. Honestly, not gonna lie, Odysseus, that sucks. You made Eurylochus do that, and now Eurylochus has guilt, even though he didn't know. Ugh, I do feel bad for Eurylochus.
with Cersei, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something! I can't! Then you have forced my hand. You really lower your weapon. No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drain the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, and it's like, also, I don't know that Eurylochus would have. Odysseus is like, you would have done just the same thing, which is what bitch Scylla was saying, right? We are the same. We are the same. Like, you would have did it too. Like, you're just doing what you gotta. I'm doing what I gotta. You would have did it too. Odysseus is like holding on to that of like, hey, you would have done that same thing. And I don't think Eurylochus would have. Like, he doesn't have I guess he doesn't have a wife at home to make that decision. I don't know. But like, he's like, but you can't. You're trading lives on purpose now. It's not just bad things are happening. This is now on, you killed them and now you have to share the blame for that. I'm holding you accountable. You know what, Eurylochus? Good job. Hold him, he does have to be held, this is maybe going a little far, but like also holding him accountable, showing him the actual consequences. It's like, yeah, at least tell us.
The lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry
electric
all
guitar in
the
the back.
blame. Eurylochus. Odysseus.
All right.
There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way.
Wow. Okay, so this is kind of a villain turn. Like, and the song, like, that is a crazy line by Odysseus. Like, that is, the good guys, like, basically don't say that line. That's, like, usually a bad guy line. It's like, I am doing this my way, you know? I mean, should we say something about Frank Sinatra? No, he did mafia stuff, though, so there's wrong. But, like, I just think that is, I like that you've got the crew. You really, like, people who are rooting for Eurylochus, people who are rooting for Odysseus.
Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
Like, yeah, there's no price you won't pay. He has fully embraced this.
I am not letting you get in my way.
Ooh, shit. I wasn't expecting that.
Brothers, why?
Because you...
Are we supposed to trust you now? Now, your time has come, your luck's run out.
Oh my god. Oh, I got chills. Whew. I wasn't expecting that song to come back. Oh my god. Oh. And it's kind of, it shows the difference between like him and Cersei, because Cersei was willing to do all this, not like everything she was doing to save her people. And he is acting very selfishly.
Now, your time has come, your luck's run out. Now,
Oh, that's cool.
has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it.
I was not expecting that song to come back at all, full stop, ever. And it's so cool to see it come back in like such a twisted way. Mm. Oh my god. Like, to bring it, like, because it has now, it's gone wrong. Like, it's so interesting because it's like the first time that Eurylochus really questioned him, right?
You down, you relied on wit, and then we died on it.
Because, okay, so here, if we go back to this.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa.
See, that's interesting that it's come back. Because, like, and now it's changed. It's from how much longer until this all goes bad, and then he's saying because you rely on wit, people die on it. Like, how long till it goes south? And now it's like you relied. Now it's all past tense. It's like we've witnessed this happen. People died. We died. Ugh. And again, I bring in the Cersei thing too because she had a very similar motif where she was like talking about like what she was doing was all to protect her folks, as opposed to this, which is him trying to go, oh, shut you down. We're done. We died on it. Whoa. Okay, so hi. So what I wanted, the reason the Cersei saga was stuck so much in my head during this part is because there are so many callbacks to it and so many things that have been like flipped on its head. Like Eurylochus in the Cersei saga was the one who wanted to leave people behind, and now that Odysseus has made the choice to sacrifice some people and say, well, Eurylochus is the one who's standing on business and saying, absolutely not, can't do that, what's wrong with you? Which I just think is an interesting character development for Eurylochus and Odysseus and those two together. So that was the first thing that really like struck something in my head, but then I wasn't able to really say it out loud, was Eurylochus completely taking the opposite part that they did in the Cersei saga. I still stand behind the other thing I said about Cersei, about her doing it the most to protect her nymphs, whereas Odysseus has stopped trying to protect his people. So he and Cersei, I feel like if they were to have another song now, would no longer be able to meld as well as they did. They don't have the same end goal anymore, which is to protect their own. So.
My head. Where are we?
Some island, the first one we found. It's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of the sun, don't know where it's from, but here's where we found all these cows to hunt. Right in front, and hunger is so heavy. Hunger is so heavy.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Oh. Ooh, the falsetto though. The falsetto though.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun god. But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
All right, interesting that because Odysseus is like, he knows that he's like, you can't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You'll also be bringing on destruction, which is what you're getting mad at me for, but you'll bring on the destruction upon yourselves. And he's still trying to help him. He's still trying to help Eurylochus, still trying to be his friend, even though he just got stabbed in the back. And yes, it is another callback. This one I kind of clocked, but not really. So, but when I went back to go and I listened to like Luck Runs Out, when I went to go find that, I discovered this part. And it's the home of the wind god. Only in that one, he was like so much more, he was ready, he was excited, he was ready to ask for help. And here it's just, he's saying this is the home of the sun god. And it's so depressed and it's so sad and he's just lost. And again, it's still him v. Eurylochus in this moment. Only last time Eurylochus was like, hey, maybe don't. And this time it's Odysseus being like, bad plan. Bad plan. Anyway. Bye.
How much longer must I suffer now?
Don't do
How
this.
much longer must I push
I
through
need to
doubt?
get
How much longer must I go about my life like this when people die like this?
Ugh.
Oh, how much longer must we suffer now? How much longer must we push through doubt? How much longer must we go about my
Interesting that he also changes this to we can do it, because he was just mere moments ago, he was like, I need to get home. And I was like, wait, no, we can do this. We can still get home. Also, this is like the first time I think that when the boys have been singing and Odysseus has been singing, that it's been so discordant. Because like, and which makes sense. This is the mutiny, right? So he's the one he's doing something different. But it's so different. Because even before when he's like had his own part and the chorus was doing their own thing, it still meshed together pretty well. This is so jarring and it really is interesting in how it shows that schism. Oh my God, the bringing back that one too. This song is crazy. Bringing back like 9 different motifs. And then he goes, I'm just a man, just before he does something potentially horrible. It's like, but you got Odysseus's I'm just a man, which was, the first one was he was doing something on behest of the gods. You know, I have to do this. I'm just a man. Behest of the gods. Now Eurylochus is doing something that is definitely going to be against them. Knowingly.
Eurylochus, no!
Now we got the sun god mad at us too.
You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an oar with all the strength your arms allow!
Oh, they went back to him immediately, huh? It's like, bang. Oh. I just want to see. So yeah, the sun went away immediately.
Eurylochus, no!
Oh. Oh, the clouds though in the background. And the dangerous choral in the background.
You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
He's like, so much for sharing the blame, man. It's like, you did this one. This was all you. And now he's helping you. He's like, we gotta go. So it's like, hey, Odysseus maybe does know a little bit about taking accountability. Maybe. I mean, he definitely could have done better previously, but...
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an oar with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends. And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think he'll send? Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Faster!
Oh, interesting. They're not even finishing it.
We're too late.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, and next is Thunderbringer. This mutiny didn't last very long, did it? So Eurylochus, you like being in charge? Eurylochus, baby? You like being in charge, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not being in charge so much. Maybe it's not the best thing. Yeah, he went straight back to Odysseus. Also, I did like how the gold was still there. Whew. Oh God. Okay. This is intense. This one is not hasn't made me as emotional as some of the other sagas have done. But this one is still definitely like it's intense, man. It's getting me really nervous. And it's like, because I mean, it's like, man, I know that they get home, but like at least Odysseus does. Wow. Okay. Eurylochus kind of went a little crazy there a bit. He was really upset with Odysseus, which makes sense. And to the point where he like fully ignored him when like he said it's a bad idea. Interesting that Apollo is just gonna send Zeus after them though. Hey Zeus, go and destroy them. And it's like, man, you got the god of the sea mad at you. You got all the sky gods are mad at you. Like, come on, man. Athena's mad at you. Can you try and get through like 2 days without pissing off some ultra powerful being? Maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we are going to watch Anti-Flamma's Thunderbringer. Because people have told me that even though the Neil Illustrator one is really, really good, there was some creative liberties taken with it that can be kind of confusing. So we're just going to go with Anti-Flamma. I'll do the Neil Illustrator one at a later date. We're in trouble, Bo. Oh, that was cool. The behind the clouds. Yeah, you fucked up, Eurylochus.
Pride is a damsel in distress. Hide.
Also, I love the electrics, like the it's very synthy, and then with the Zeus's electric lightning god, he's here.
In distress.
Oof.
Hiding away where only I can undress her.
Zeus, you gross.
Cannot to confess. In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show
Oh.
her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall.
Oh my god. Okay, so Zeus is I mean, I love how creepy he is right away. Also, Thunder, bring her to me, like, because he's pride as a damsel in distress. All right, he's talking about ooh.
I apply all the pressure.
I love the use of drums too. Ooh. Oh, and the poor guy. Like, Odysseus he has gone through the ringer, and it's so interesting that he's been just sort of ragdolled around. Got this, like, Zeus's voice is fun. He like has his gravitas to it, even when he's doing his high notes. He's sort of very kind of in a sort of a yawn sort of thing. I think that means his palate is like all the way up while he's doing this. Very methodical, even the whole time so far. You know, the drums in the background too, keeping the steady beat. And he's very like regimented. Yep, show it like, and again, I like the visual here, you know, show you what she can't conceal, and he's feeling very naked and alone right now. Very exposed, lost, because like what's he supposed to do? How do you beat this? Getting louder.
Odysseus, if I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they'd lose?
Oh, because they would. They would. Ooh, wow. I like how catty he looks there too.
Lives of your men and crew.
Look how catty he is. Hey, Odysseus, buddy. I like his little crown of electric lights up top too.
Odysseus, if I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they'd lose? Enlighten me, king of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great. I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate. To the thunder bringer, here to bring your ears until you're deaf with fear, and spear you while your death is near.
Ooh. Oh my god. And yeah, I did, it was down, the volume was really low. I don't know why, but we have to give. I do also love that so far there's been very little backing assistance for Zeus. Like sometimes in some of the other gods have had their little choruses or whatever, and so far he's been very center stage. This is just him. He is completely controlling this moment, and he's so I like that it's kind of slow right now. He's forcing you to pay attention just to him.
Damned and suffer a gruesome fate. To the thunder bringer, here to bring your ears until you're deaf with fear, and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder, here to yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Sublime you for your act of crime.
I love the drums in the background. It's so good because it's again very steady, but also it's getting faster. I feel like it's getting faster like throughout slowly, just like the thump, the thump, it's
have passed your prime, sublime you for your act of crime. Choose.
oh look how oh he does get it. He does get a moment. Odysseus, he's giving him a moment.
Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say. You or your crew. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
Is he wishing he went with the siren now? Oh my god, again, all of the all of the songs coming. This particular saga has had so many callbacks. I feel like more than any of the others, which actually I feel like makes sense because this is like would be like the first saga of Act 2, right? Does he become a monster? Oh.
Captain, I have to see her.
Yup. Ooh, Odysseus. Wow. And I love that too, with like the flash to like Eurylochus, the blood dripping down. The sacrificial cow, I guess, in this case.
But we'll die. I know. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and yield her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
Well, his true nature was definitely revealed. Holy shit. And Eurylochus, look at him giving, just like accepting it. Oh my god. Oh, Zeus. Terrifying. Absolutely banger of a villain song, though, by the way. And forcing the hero to, like, make that final full step, right? Like, that's his goal here.
Who makes her kingdom fall? Lightning, wield her, use and yield her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
Right on the head with the lightning, huh? What did he say?
But we'll die.
Will die, yeah. So Zeus didn't.
But we'll die.
Yeah, so I was like, so Zeus didn't do, it seems like, because Odysseus made the choice, which was me. It seems like Zeus didn't take that. Or he killed all of them, maybe.
Conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
The red eyes there, too. She's got the little lights, I mean, those are, I think, just the bells or whatever, but they do kind of look like the little lights that Zeus had. Oof. Crumbled. So many pieces of him are missing. Wow. Hello, I'm back. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about was that in Circe's last song with Odysseus, when she agrees to help him, there's just a cool moment, and I want to discuss it.
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road.
Anyway, the point is that I wanted to point there was maybe one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. And I just think that's cool because it's obviously the complete opposite of what he was told in Ruthlessness. And it's also completely the opposite of what he's doing now, like with Monster Song, where he decided to absolutely take a stand and make a change. And he has kind of come to appreciate Poseidon's point of view a lot more. And I just think it's interesting that Circe was the last person to help him, really, to give him what he wanted, to give him an alternative road, sort of like the siren here. The siren a little bit earlier also gave him an alternative road. Also dangerous, also didn't really she's like, this is gonna be dangerous and you probably won't come out the same. But again, Circe was the last person to really help him, and her last thing basically that she says to him is that maybe kindness can be good. and maybe it'll lead to kinder things happening. And then but it really, really didn't. So, and Cersei, like, one act of kindness will lead to kinder souls down the road. Honestly, they might have been better off as pigs, these guys, just because, she sent him to the underworld where he found out where he was like really, where all of his failures were shoved into his face. He was told that, like, if he kept going the same way he was going, he was never going to get home. And he made the decision that he was going to have to change. And then he did. And now he is acting completely differently. But it all started here. And I don't know. It's so interesting how deeply this Cersei saga ties in with this Thunder saga right now. Okay, wow. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, I wasn't. I have no idea what I was expecting. I loved the use, again, like I said, I love the use of drums. I love the use of the electronic, like the guitar and stuff in the background with this one. So, like, Eurylochus didn't die. It seems like, did everybody else die? Like, just, and again, forcing Odysseus's hand in a way that's just so cruel and evil, and being like, but also, hey, look, this is who you really are, then, bro. This is who you are. And then with Eurylochus just sort of he seemingly just kind of gets completely left out of it. Odysseus gets smacked right in the face with the lightning. Unsure about what happened to all the other dudes. So maybe I am a little confused with what happened specifically in there. But yeah, how do you beat that? You can't. Dang, Zeus. That was a lot, guys. A lot happened in this. Very little of it good. But we're getting some really interesting character stuff, which is always cool. Love some really cool character stuff. And then, like, we've got, I don't know what's happening next. I don't know what happens. Because I thought that Odysseus gets home somehow. I thought he did. Don't know how now. I don't know. I don't know at all. But this was really, really cool. And the whole saga was really fascinating. So much of this particular saga focused on getting into the heads of the people involved and twisting them and making them, or trying to make them do something different than maybe is it actually the antithesis of their nature, or is it who they are the whole time? Like, is this exposing who they are, or is this just what happens to people under stress? Like, there's so much question about nature versus, like, nurture versus who you become. What do you want to do? It's asking a lot of really interesting questions and leaving it up to the viewer to answer them. And I'm not good at that. So anyway, I'm stressed. I'm real stressed. People seem to be, everyone's dead. I don't know what's happening. That was really cool. And I will see all of you in the next one. Don't forget to let me know the animatics I should be looking at, and kind of be keeping a mental note of which ones that I have already watched the song for, but I need a new animatic. So go ahead and let me know. I will see you in the next one.